Reminds me of the time I went to a football game with a guy, and he fell because it was raining, and he slid across the floor like a penguin, like hands down by his side and everything, and everyone that was walking just stopped and stared. No one helped him up. What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
Welcome back to another episode of Diamond Talks.
Diamond Talks.
My name is Nathan Collins.
And I'm Kevin Beggs.
And today we're going to continue to answer some of the most asked questions. 12 questions, specifically, in
Not
increments
today.
of three.
Three questions.
Yeah, increments of 3. So last episode, we answered 3 questions. We answered... What did we answer?
What's next? That's something you guys always ask. How's business going? That one really gets us going. If you remember the last video, that one really grinds our gears. And then, what does LID stand for?
Yeah.
That's a harmless one. We'll answer that one.
Yeah,
probably
absolutely.
forever.
Absolutely. So, if you've ever asked those questions to us or in your mind, go watch that video. Today's questions we're going to ask are... Question number 1 is... I already went blank. I just remember the second one.
Do we ever get anybody in here that's, like, awful?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, question number 1 is, do you ever get anybody in the studio that is just not musically talented? Question number 2 we're going to answer is, do we have favorites?
And number 3 is, can I sit in on a session?
Okay. Well, starting with question 1. Have we ever had anybody in the studio that is just not musically inclined?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, you may think that's funny, but, the fact that they had the guts to get in here and try something is better than most musicians I know.
It's true. I feel like that's a very, like... It's an interesting thing to think about, because, like, there's a lot of talented musicians out there.
Yeah.
But a lot of them aren't taking the step to put their stuff
Yeah.
out there or to even do anything.
Yeah, they don't take it seriously.
No.
Or they procrastinate. Yeah.
Or they think it'll never be good enough.
Mm-hmm. So, sure, we get people in here that they're not that great, like, musically, but there's always elements. Like, they may be an incredible songwriter.
Right.
Or they may be a terrible vocalist, but they sure can play guitar. So, like, it's really great because they come in and they may not be, like, your perfect artist, but because of, like, where we are and what we do and who we are, we're able to make connections with them and potentially place them with other people that can, like, they complement each other perfectly. So...
Yeah, that's the cool thing about the studio is that we can plug people together with people that would make their art better, essentially.
Yeah.
We're basically just one big music hub.
Yeah.
That's what we keep saying. We're
Yeah.
North Georgia's #1 music hub.
Yeah. I was going to say a peanut butter and jelly analogy, but it made me uncomfortable. So I'm going to save it.
Yeah, you should save it.
All right. Question 2. Do we have favorites? This is a great question.
It is.
It's also a hard question because it's kind of like when you ask your parents who the favorite sibling is. Everyone knows who the favorite sibling is.
Yep.
But at the same time, you can't say yes.
Yeah.
But, it sounds like we're about to drop a bomb. No. I can't think of one artist, and I'm being genuine, I can't think of one artist that is just above everyone else. But I can think of sessions with specific artists that are way above the rest. Sometimes an artist will come in just the right headspace, and us as engineers or musicians or songwriters will just click, and you have the most productive session you've ever had.
Yeah.
Those sessions are absolutely hands down our favorites. And they tend to happen with the same artists most of the time.
So you're saying that the chemistry, more or less, is what's the favorite rather than the artist.
Yeah.
I could see that. There's been sessions, even sessions that, like, with the same artist where I didn't enjoy the session because it didn't go smoothly. But then there's been other times with that same artist where they had everything together and it went really smooth, and I enjoyed that
Yeah.
time. So I guess it's not like there's a favorite, but there's favorite moments, I think,
100%.
with different artists.
Yeah. And most of the time, it's the artist that makes sure they have their headspace right.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they're prepared somewhat.
Yeah.
You know, they allow creativity to flow, but they're just in a good headspace, and it makes it good on an engineer.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a good headspace, you can communicate your vision clearly, and if we understand your vision, everything is smooth sailing.
Yeah.
It's good.
Having that clear communication
Yeah.
makes things a lot easier on everyone, because we're not spending time trying to figure out what your goal with your music is. We're spending time getting it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anytime you come into the studio, make sure you have your stuff together. Then you can be a favorite. That sounds so terrible.
Wow. Yeah. So do we have individual favorites? Probably not.
No, not really.
Do we have individuals with favorite methods? Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And I think,
Yeah.
I will say though, there is people that we genuinely work better with. I think that does come down to,
Yeah.
like, that comes down to like personalities though, more
Yeah.
or less, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's my favorite person to work with, but our personalities work together really well.
Yeah.
So it comes down to communication. They
Yeah.
communicate well with us. We communicate well with them.
Yep.
So everybody, we just need to work on our communication.
It's part of being human.
Yeah.
Question 3. Oh boy.
Can I sit in on a session?
No.
No.
You can't.
Why? 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 Why?
No. You can't.
No, I get the want to, because there's this built up thing with a session
Right.
or with a recording studio that everyone wants to be able to sit in and see what goes on,
Right.
because they see this like heightened, like everything, everybody's like doing like I don't know, like Hollywood production recording studio. Like everyone's like having a great time. Or if you're like with rappers, like everyone's getting toasted, but everybody's having a great time.
Yeah.
But the reality is, it's just work. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as I'm gonna use a weird word here to describe. It's not as sexy as people think it is.
Oh, okay.
It's very like,
Trial and error.
yeah,
A lot of trial and error.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And it's also like, if you ask to sit in on a session, it's just really uncomfortable. Like, especially if we're not like super close.
Yep.
You know? Like, I don't even let close friends that don't work at the studio, like Diamond Fam, sometimes they're required to be here, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's our job.
Yeah.
But like, even close friends that I have outside of work life and studio, they can't sit in sessions.
I also think you could compare this to like, so say someone sits down to paint like their final piece of art.
Yeah.
Like they've been working on something for a while.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the equivalent of you coming and just sitting right behind them as they paint the rest of it.
Staring at them.
Staring at them and not saying a word. Just...
Asking questions about their technique.
So it's obviously there's more people in a studio environment, but we're there to assist the artist in creating that work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's still the same metaphor of
Yeah.
you just sitting back there, just like, so what kind of brush are you using?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. It gets
Yeah.
into people's heads.
Yeah.
And so the reason we say no is not really for our sake, but it's really for the artist, because it's going to make them very uncomfortable.
Yep.
Nine times out of 10, it's going to make them uncomfortable.
Because the studio is a safe space for your art.
Yep.
Like, the studio is a place where you come in and you can guarantee that we aren't going to judge you.
Right.
Because we're fellow musicians. And, like, art is weird. Music and creativity it can be weird.
Yep.
And so, you know, having a random person sit in on your session, you know that they're judging
Yep.
your methods and your creative space. You know, some artists may not care, but, you know, a lot of the artists that we get, they either haven't been in the studio in a long time or it's their first time ever. And they just need that headspace.
Yep.
And the booth is intimidating enough. And having a random human in here judging them is weird
Strange.
and awkward.
Stop being weird.
Yeah.
Be weird in good ways, not weird
Yeah.
in bad ways.
Yeah. Don't ask to watch people create things.
Yeah.
Never mind. Scratch that. Wow. Well, there's 3 questions.
3 more questions.
We're at 6 questions now. We got 6 more to go. And the last 3 will be released on Christmas week.
Yeah.
It's so close. Ah! Well,
What do you want for Christmas?
like on a serious note
Oh, sure.
or a stupid note?
Both. Give me both.
Both?
Yeah.
I think the only thing that I want is more gym pants. Because I'm alternating the same 3 pairs. Yeah. I only have one
So
pair of
gym
gym shorts.
Oh, gym shorts. Oh, okay, gym
Yeah.
pants. Gym shorts. I thought you were
Yeah.
just saying gym shorts in a weird way. But gym pants.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. No,
I
like
understand.
legit. Well, like
I
with the
understand.
zipper on them.
Okay. Was that your
my-
serious or your...
Yeah, it's
not-
my serious.
Okay, what's your not serious one?
A bag full of hundreds.
Every... I'm not going to say that.
I heard someone do that yesterday.
Oh, did you really?
To a waitress, and the waitress gave the best courteous laugh. And I was like,
That's always a good
never
time.
heard that before, have you? I'm sorry. What about you? What do you want for Christmas?
I think... So, my not serious one. I really would love like a crisp, fresh drum set.
Huh.
Like brand new drum set.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest.
That would be nice.
Like out of the box, out of the packaging, that fresh wood smell. Dude, I would love it.
That's a moment. Yeah.
A serious one? Probably some more pants.
We're both wanting pants?
Yeah, this is weird.
Adulting.
Adulting. Woo!
You want pants for Christmas.
Just give me American Eagle gift cards for Christmas.
I'm always so happy when my mom gives me underwear now. I'm sure that's relatable.
It has to be. There's no way it's not.
Yeah. It's like, you just don't have to buy underwear anymore. I'm like, alright. Cool. Wow.
So, yeah. Let us know in the comments what you guys want for Christmas.
Yeah. And Oscar let us know if there's any questions that you would like for us to answer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, on Twitter. Nowhere else. Just here at Twitter. That's it.
Sure. Yeah. All right. We'll see you in the next episode wearing the same clothes.
Okay.
Bye.